storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
like this. She virgin, I took it. She said we should hook up with boyfriend and booger. Don't know me, then look her. I be in the clouds. Pool full of Henny, I drink and I drown. Daytime better come correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Like this. Daytime better come correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept.
Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Back. We're back from the dead.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Back from the dead.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed down 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed down 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
Yo guys, like, I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me. I don't even know if this thing's running properly. Maybe my microphone's not working right, but I gotta take a couple more minutes just to make sure that our network isn't getting bogged down again. Sorry guys. Let me get this all adjusted first. We're all right here. Feedback. But yeah. You guys don't have to stare at my light. Turn the light down a little bit.
So I said,
yeah, guys,
no, what's supposed to be my pentakill? Why did you do that to me?
Take a breather.
I killed down 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
I don't know if you guys see that or not. If so, leave a comment and chat. Comments down below. Sorry to hear this, you guys, but I shall return. We will work on this Cobalt Salamander. 3, 2, 1. Arus.
I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. I've got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. I'm flying high, but show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. Through. I used to. Through. I used to. Through. I used to.
I wanna see the light. See the light. I wanna see the light.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crafters Forge. Test, test. Mic check.
So glad I'm in the... He doesn't play
Sea of Thieves.
Stream, stamping miniatures. Cool shit. And I play video games. He does other stuff, I play games. Do you have any quests? Last time I was on...
It's actually sounds pretty good. Alright guys, so before I start doing anything, I had a cough. I have to get rid of one of our sponsors. Just gotta let go of them. Let them go. This guy right here. I haven't heard back from Matt's Miniatures.
No, I know. It's really hard to play with people
So,
that don't have mics. Usually, honestly,
bye bye, brother. Maybe next
I
time.
know this island as well.
Boom.
I haven't played it in a... Ooh, that's a bear. Ooh. All kinds of magic.
Trying to do a little bit of previewing. Oh no. What happened? No.
Got fire beards.
At least everything sounds good. I do have a merch store.
Sailing away.
Check it out over here.
Okay. Gonna have
Oh.
a mermaid.
Poking my thing. Right over here. Merch. Check it out.
Trying
Help
so hard
support
to
the
back.
channel and help feed 3 kids. Help me grow so I can keep doing this without doing anything else.
Check it out.
Without having to, keep asking sponsors for, commissions. You guys can get some cool ass merch. And I don't have my coffee cup right now, but I got t-shirts, merch, coffee mugs, mouse pads. Trying to get some hats. I love hats. I'm a bald dude, so my hat is my hair. So, all right. It's been, a long time. I hope everybody can hear me and see me and all that stuff. If you can, let me know in the chat.
Okay.
And if you're new here, welcome to the Crafters Forge. I'm your Forge Master Tom. And if you want to learn how to paint miniatures just by starting out, and you want to learn from my mistakes, hit that subscribe, give me one of these, and share with your friends. So alright, here, we're gonna get right to it. Check out all our sponsors right around the border over here. We got Krakenships, we got AntiMatter Games, Galladoria Games, Heresy Labs, 3D Maker Works. Check them out. They got a new YouTube channel. Check out them out. I'm going to be releasing a couple of videos for them. Omicron Protocol. Matt's Miniatures. Sorry, man. I haven't heard from you for a while, so I had to let you go. I don't know what's going on. Ignite. I haven't heard from you. I think we need to get rid of you, too. I think you're just,
see it now. Okay.
you haven't responded back for a long time. So, let's get rid of you. Dungeons and Lasers. I got a video out on that. yeah.
To be honest,
All right, so
in my
let's get down to
opinion, everyone's
business
gonna
here.
go
We're gonna do
for
some lazy
the
glazing.
fire beers or whatever
Pow.
his name is.
Here we go.
You do anything. But I could be wrong. Is it relative? Like I said, it's been a while.
Oh, my microphone's in the way. There we go. What's going on with my lights?
Oh my gosh, I love.
What happened here? Why am I so dark?
The lazy sweaty.
Did I shut that off? Did that really do something? No, I didn't. Oh, that's what's up right there. I had to turn up my light.
Man, Captain.
Oh, that's what we're working on today. Got a Cobalt
Oh, keep that one.
Salamander.
Okay.
He doesn't really
All
look
right,
like a
okay.
salamander, but that's what he is.
Alright.
Is it right here?
Oh,
On his
word.
player card. Cobalt
Word,
Salamander.
okay.
This is from AntiMatter Games. This is what we're doing right now. Go check them out. Pretty cool little skirmish games, little 2-player game.
So you might want to turn to the right a little bit.
We're gonna
about to hit
kick
an
this
island.
camera over a little bit. Then we're gonna zoom in a little bit.
Reaper's chest is
Try to
quite
get
a
this
ways away.
locked right in. So you guys can still hear me.
Jeez. Over 15.
Here it is. Last stream we did some cool techniques here where I did a lot of
so
blue,
if we see a sack of ship,
baby
probably
blue.
we'll stop for it.
you see underneath, and then a little bit of that pinkish
Oh,
purple.
good idea.
I did a little bit of pink,
You hear
as you
that,
see,
AC?
like right
Load up
here
the cannons,
on the
buddy.
fence, but I also did it on his scales, and then I hit his scales
Ooh, wait, I
with
got
a
pet.
purple
I want my
wash
pet
to
out.
give it that purple
Oh,
hue,
little birdie.
give it that cobalt look, you
Cute
know.
little outfit. Oh,
Today we're gonna work
birdie.
on his claws here
Let's put her.
and his spikes on
right
his
here.
tail.
Hi, birdie.
We might do some more lazy glazing up in his belly tail area. Might get these skulls going. I'm not sure. We'll see how it is. Let's see if YouTube shuts me down for painting a fucking salamander. Last time they shut me down for painting. Oh, he's way up there.
He can hear me,
But
'cause he
a
has
zombie.
unloaded a cannon.
And I guess it was too realistic, I guess.
Oh, they were.
So they shut me down instantly, like not even giving me a warning.
Oh wow, did I just?
I don't know what's going on
unload,
here,
like, a lot of them?
but
maybe.
give or take,
Yeah.
whatever. But here we go. We're gonna work on this. We're gonna work on his claws first. And then we're gonna go to his belly. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Some new beats over here. We're not. No copyright sounds. We got this parchment here. She's a little full. I think I need to get some new parchment. Just because I don't want any of this other colors here from an old project
Definitely
that I was
treasure
doing a
hunt.
while
Ooh,
ago.
There's a dinghy. It doesn't have a harpoon. Ooh.
All about love.
Shots fired from Dead Island.
It's all about love.
Am I right?
All about love. Wow! I just smeared freaking paint on my desk. Alright, so first what we're gonna do, we're gonna
Yo. Where did we get that gold from?
need some water. I'm gonna fill this bad boy up with some water. I like using cold water. I guess it works a little bit better. That's what I've heard. It's like distilled water. There we go. See all that
That was
extra
close.
nasty water over there? We're gonna dump that shit right out. We don't need that on our freaking palette. And our other paint's all
What's with that
contaminated.
cloud over there?
Cross-contaminated. Contamination.
Found that island.
Boom, drain all that out.
Did we? Clouds over it.
Sorry guys, I should have done this earlier while you guys were waiting. I had some other things I had to do.
So besides this
So here we
game,
go.
what
We're gonna
other
fill it
games
back
do
up
you
again.
like to play?
Just gonna spray a little bit down, just to make sure that it has a nice little puddle here. Get that sponge nice and wet.
I don't know what that is.
I got parchment paper here. I'm not gonna use
okay.
it.
Wow, classic. Oh, okay.
I actually use wax paper.
I just watched the South Park episode about WoW recently.
That cosplayer was awesome. So here's some wax paper.
And then my
Just normal
husband
wax paper.
showed me the best cosplay ever at BlizzCon, where he cosplayed that fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. It
Sorry, I'm
was
over here and my
pretty
wife
good.
over here.
I like I'm a
She's
Zelda
playing
nerd.
Sea
I
of
love Zelda
Thieves.
games.
Go check her out. Go play with her.
So
I don't know what her C name is.
I've heard. I did like the 7-day trial and on for a while, which is like a free WoW knockoff.
Here we go. We're gonna let that do
I
that
just like Zelda
thing.
games.
Do its thing. See how there's a little bit of
And
water
then I
right
found
there?
this game, which is
We're gonna take a little rag, and we're just gonna try to get that water off the top. Boom. Boom.
Oh,
I don't care
really?
if it's on the side.
Oh, I'm not there
Okay.
yet. I'm
Nope.
I'm fairly close.
All right,
I'm
here we
like
go. We're gonna set it right
25
back.
to 30. I'm getting there. Getting there.
Boom. Oh. Oh. All right. I guess we're gonna have to go sideways again. Wow. Seriously? What's going on?
And I'm obsessed
Right.
with exactly. I'm obsessed with watching videos. and
All right,
finding
first,
those slight
on this
perfections.
bad
So I
boy
know
right here,
Some of the hacks of this
I
game,
feel
so to
like
speak. No, a little
we
bit.
need to get
right?
his. We're gonna start with his claws. So let's check him out real quick. Check him out. This box set
awesome.
right
I'm
here
not as
reminds me
confident
of like
with Galleon on
Aztec,
it.
like
Sloop, I'll fucking own you, and I will outsail
Hispanic,
Galleon any day.
Latin,
They sure are. Like
South
me,
America.
I didn't even know to keep sail us,
you know,
so.
like
Yes.
it has like
yes, they
that
do.
feeling to it. Like they're definitely natives.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they're definitely like some kind of
Oh, we're
tribe.
almost there. I can just
But here it
about
is.
see
Here's
it.
our salamander. So far, look. See, we got that purple with that pink hue in there.
Oh, so cool.
Blue underbelly. We're gonna get that white
Wait,
in there.
I gotta go check.
Gonna get
see
that.
what Reaper's
We're gonna
hideout is
get
compared to-
claws. It just looks like some silver, some
Oh, wow,
some
it
blue
looks
silver.
so
So
close,
here we
but
go.
it's actually really far.
I'm gonna slap that right on my keyboard so I can constantly look at it. I love my keyboard right here because I can slide it right down. Boom, and it stands up, and I can still look at it.
Oh, there's
Perfect
a,
little
there's
tool
another
for doing
ship
concept
with
art.
a special flag, like,
So
right
there's a
south
little
of us.
tip right there. So, all right, go with some silver.
Can you tell? It looks like it could
Let's go
potentially
with
be a galleon. Okay, I was gonna say it looks a little bit smaller than.
I think
a
I'm gonna
galleon.
go with some
Do they? Oh, snap.
D&D Army
Oh.
Painters, Nolzer's Marvelous
Get up
Pigments, Silver Dragon, which actually
wow, yeah,
matches
dude.
to what does that say? Shining Silver.
Can't turn that
That's what we're gonna go
chandelier
with.
off? That's
Shake it.
stupid.
Real good. Real good.
Okay.
Here we go. So we're gonna go up above this little blue spot right here. Hopefully you guys can see.
Drinking.
Boom, a little bit of silver. Maybe I gotta move this light out.
Was that a skeleton? Oh,
Maybe
no,
move
I'm
this
straight
light
up
out
with them,
so you
that's
can
why I
actually
heard
see
that.
it.
Okay.
Right here. Maybe I can do this without
Bring it
messing
on,
it all
bitch.
up. Oh, how did I get silver on my finger? What a dumb shit.
Yeah, I got nothing. Maybe. Got a shit. But a treasure.
Alright, so we gotta. Well, isn't that a son of a bitch?
Okay. Okay.
Ah! Alright, so Got our silver laid out. Laid out. I'm gonna take a little bit of flow improver. Some Vallejo flow improver.
Raise sails, racing.
Stay a little bit down right there. Gonna take our number 4 Kolinsky brush. I'm actually gonna look out, like reach out to the AIT art, see if they
Sounds good.
maybe want to sponsor me. You know, like I like their brushes. I like their Kolinsky brushes. Pretty good. But there's other brushes out there that I really want to try, like Squidmar.
Not the Reaper.
He just put out some brushes I really want to get my hands on. So Squidmar. Hold on, let me do some crazy stuff here. So Squidmar, if you watch this, if you're really interested, if you ever watch my stuff, hit me up, man. I want to do a review on your brushes. All right, let's go right back to it. All right, here we go. A little bit of flow improver. Get our tip nice and wet. Thin out some of this paint.
But if I'm on a sloop or a brig and I see a galleon, I sail the. Yeah.
Thin that right down.
Oh,
Boom.
we're right headed.
Now, what I like to do
I'm excited.
before anything, see, like how I thin my paint out. Now I'm gonna take the moisture off, and I'm gonna have thin paint.
There it is.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, oop, see that, taking that moisture right off there.
So I'm just trying to make.
Taking moisture.
Safety.
And here we go. We're gonna go with this one right here. Alright, even gonna put a
that's
glove
cool.
on.
That's cool. We're pretty much living Maine. Yeah, yeah. I used to. Nice. Have no. Heard of it. I've been.
What?
And I live.
Somebody from Mass?
Conroe.
Somebody,
Nice.
somebody lives in
I
Mass?
haven't been. Back. Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Congratulations, guys. I know how exciting. Y'all need
You wanna
furniture,
begin?
you should shop at Wayfair. That's so.
Hmm?
Really? That's cool. Bought a desk or stuff for my.
Oh, I'm off frame. Why don't you guys tell me?
Yeah,
There we go.
fun
Let's
family
get
life
this.
is nice.
Get this backed up a little bit so you can see me. All my glorious ugliness mishaps.
I want more life. The whole Kraken. I think there's a skeleton. There's 2 of them. Right with the.
We're
one's
just
a galleon
blazing
and one's a
this
break, I believe.
silver right in here, blazing it right in. Blazing. I'm gonna call it blazing. Pretty much just smashing it right in there. Speed. Speed. Speed.
Wow, some
Speed
galleon.
painting.
Oh my god, it's that break.
Got Miss Thing over here talking super loud. So that goes like that. Oh.
Not as comfortable, but if you gotta vote, I will do my.
My tip's starting to mess up again. So a little bit of more flow improver. A little bit more paint. See where it's go. Let's see where it goes.
Oh, we're heading for skeleton.
Here it is.
I might
Boom.
veer a little bit.
Let's flip it upside down. Try not to have the miniature touch me.
Okay.
Block my hands like I'm touching, making sure I'm stabilized. I really don't want to get it on his hands.
snap, there's a sunken ship to my left. Right out. Right behind.
Oh,
I have an idea.
looking pretty dope. Starting to come together. Fuck that right in. We're not doing any glazing or anything right now with these claws. We're just trying to get it locked in, base coated. And then while that dries, we'll do some lazy glazing on his skin. Show you how I like to do my glazes. Almost like using a wash, but being more controlling with it. Like sometimes I like to glaze with a wash. I'm not gonna lie. Like you can do a lot of stuff with the wash. You know what I mean? Like
Alright,
you don't have to wash your miniatures with the wash. You can do some other cool techniques. Like
I mean, that's just
I know I'm not the only one that uses washes to glaze with. I think it's kind of like a cheat. Some people use the what are they called, contrast paints. I don't have any contrast paints. I never used them, never will. Well, I'm not gonna say I never will, but
oh, there we go.
I don't have them.
We definitely have
Never
more
used
speed than
them.
And if we can do it right,
I've seen a lot
and
of
sail quickly
seen a lot of people
around these
use them,
skeleton
but
ships, engage them
we'll see.
After we outsail them,
We will see.
and
Like
we'll be free to go and get the captain now out. Skeleton. Oh,
boom.
it's a little
There we go.
risky,
You
but
probably
fun.
hear Mrs. Forge Master in the background playing some Sea of Thieves, being a pirate. All right, we got that locked in.
They're still coming
Let's
after us.
let's work
Wow.
on his tail now. A little bit more flow
We're gonna
improver.
wanna start turning now and like undercut them. So
Let's do it again. We're gonna take that moisture right off.
I thought I saw.
I like to spin my brush just to make sure that I get a nice tip again. Now, it's not to a fine point. It's not to a fine point, but good enough to get this locked in. If I need it to a point, I'll get it to a point. Holding my miniature off my hand. So I was thinking about moving to Twitch, but all the stuff that's going on Twitch, I don't know if I really want to move over there. Like I have a hard enough time on this channel. On this platform, I should say. I don't think I'll do as good as everybody else that's already over there. I'm intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm intimidated. So we're locked in. Feeling I should though, just because I need to try it out. I'm gonna go with a little bit more paint because I want a little bit more coverage.
Oh no, man.
I want it to stick a little bit more. Oh, got it on his fucking balance there.
Lucky.
Scales, I mean.
Skeleton.
Oh.
Notice that. That is.
Here, we're gonna do that again. Cover that up.
Really? I
Yep.
didn't even realize.
Should have done this.
My lord, and I was. Oh, gee.
Boom. Locking this shit right in. Thing is you just have fun when you're doing concept art to a miniature. Fun with it. You know, it's just paint. If you mess up, try again. Like, I sat here and I looked at this picture for a while. Here, let me pick it out of the sleeve. There, now you can actually see it a little bit better, but there's like pink in here. There's a little bit of pink up in the shoulders and the knee, you know, like in the face area. And obviously it has pink freaking spine going down. You know what I mean? Like, just sit there and just take some creative liberties here. Like, just, you know, you don't have to paint it like concept art. You can, if you see something else, just go for it. Just do what you feel is natural. Me, like, I like painting the things that are on the card. If it's on a player card, and I'm also, you know, doing a video for these guys, like, I want to do this as much as their concept art. Alright, let's lock this in some more. Already got paint on my hand already. Crazy. But yeah, I went to my buddy's house and split and stacked some wood. Well, threw some wood. When I got home, my little boy wanted to be like his dad. Got on my desk right here and got into my paints. I tell you, like, if I was here, I probably would have. He wouldn't have done it if I was here. He knows better. He would have asked me. I wasn't here, so he couldn't ask. So he thought that, you know, he wanted to be like Dad. So he's like, well, Dad's not here. He probably wouldn't care. Like, he actually started painting. This miniature right here. I had to clean him up because this is for a video. So I had to clean him up because, you know, like, one of these days, like, I'll have him paint a miniature. Have it on video. Actually, I got both of my older kids paint a miniature. I'm gonna put it in a video. Saying, you know, like, hey, it's actually for 3D Maker Works. Actually, go check those guys out. He just started a YouTube channel. Go check them out, man. Give him some love. Seems like a cool dude. Sent me a whole bunch of stuff. Life's been hectic, so I haven't been able to do any videos, but I do have a couple lined right up. Just this whole... I've been having troubles with my channel, getting shut down and all that, so I feel like if I do this one video, I feel like I'm gonna get shut down because they're gonna be like, that's kid related, and it's like, no. If you were born in the 80s and you grew up in the 90s, this is for you, okay? Like, no, it's like, it's not for kids. Even though it's gonna be, no. But I started my channel to be for kids, for the younger generation crafters and painters. But since the whole I can't remember, Copa, now it's like, all right, now it's just a blog. It's just my life of getting better at painting. You know, like, I like making videos. I like helping people out that are just starting out with an airbrush, or just starting out painting miniatures in general. Like, you don't need a paintbrush to do some good work. I mean, an airbrush to do some good work.
Sorry if
You can do what you can do. There's another mess up. All right, I'll get that in a minute. Sorry if you mess up. Get a little bit right there. It's always cleanup time at the very end. Always do your cleanup. So here we go. We're gonna slap it down.
Did we? Oh, because I know I got a couple of
Boom.
off word. I tried to get. Hey, Zeke came back. Oh wow, this. Damn, what's you? Oh.
Captain? Captain.
Nah, he ain't drinking Captain. He drink beer.
Oh.
No. No, actually, we're not drinking Captain.
We're drinking Jaeger. We're that kind of. We're those kind of people.
Joke about Captain.
Sure, I like Captain. I wish I drank some more Captain.
Hey. Rap.
Crap cricks.
That's literally. Do you have a mic? Guys, have you mics?
Yeah, we're getting the edges of those blade gauntlets over here. All I can think of is Vega from Street Fighter. That's all I can think of with those blades.
Let's come up with an actual question.
Vega blades. Haha. Doing some Vega blades.
Only.
Get our second coat going down. Different coat in between. Smash it in there. It's alright, I'm gonna clean my brush in a minute here and straighten it back out. You don't want to do this to your good brushes, but I don't want to dirty too many brushes.
Make sure
You got her, his freaking tail bands done. Gotta do some cleanup. Got a little bit right there on his tail. It's fine. We will do it on the cleanup session. All the way up? I am all the way. Excuse me. Come on, stay on there. Alright, so we're good with the silver. Alright, so I forgot what blue I used. So I'm gonna go do what I feel is right. I'm gonna go with some Lich Blue. D&D from their Underdark series. We go with that. We need some white, so I'm gonna go with my gelatinous blue. My gelatinous blue. And then our mid-tone. Let's look at the picture. It has like a I think I'm gonna go with some of this right here, ghostly blue. I feel like those are gonna be our lazy glazing colors right there. We're gonna reinstate these colors. First, we're gonna go with our Lich Blue. Shake it real good. I haven't used these colors yet, so shake it even more than normal. Woo! Alright, here we go. Blue. There. Okay, let me see if I can get my wet palette to zoom in a little bit. I can actually zoom in. Oh, I don't think I can. Okay. Guess I can't. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna use a little bit of dirty water here. Put a little bit. We're gonna thin it right down. Like this. Okay. That we're gonna go with real watery. We're gonna do the same thing again. Take the moisture off. Look at that. That would have puddled up in those recesses. You don't want that. There we go. Go in. We're gonna work on. Start with his knee right here. Boom. Boom. Talking that right in. We do one leg. Boom. We got that one leg. We gotta hurry up now. Should have put the other colors down first. Gonna go with ghostly blue. Gelatinous blue. The highlight. Alright, so now go for a brush. Take a little bit of that water. We're gonna put it down here this time. Here. Put a little bit of that blue in there. Now we got a mid-tone. Put it right here. See how that's moving? Where we want it. Same thing again. Take our brush. We're just gonna get that moisture off. Now we have thin paint. Since that's still drying, still a little wet. Put that right in there. Trying to leave a little bit of that darkness back. Still a little too moist. Back this one now. We can do that right there. Now we can go back to that dark blue. A little bit of water. I'm not even cleaning my brush off. There's that dark blue. A little bit of that moisture off. We're gonna go in here again. Establish these lines.
It's all about humanity.
Boom. Once it dries, you will see full effect. Straight up to the gold. Boom. Like that right there. Reestablish those, keeping that darkness in there. I'm gonna do the same on. You just kicked me off again. Disconnected from server. What the fuck? Can you guys hear me? See me? I just got disconnected again. I don't know what's going on. We're just doing some lazy glazing over here.
We like to think we have some form of control still.
Did the same thing again.
Binary choices and voicing
Hitting the outside top. Where the light would hit it the most.
Most people can't even decide what color
Boom.
to wear
Alright.
or which bird.
We get that light blue.
Doesn't matter, man.
In that, get that mid-tone again. Get it nice and thinned out again. Extra water off. Let's hit the creases here.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Boom. Looks a little aggressive right now. Alright. Once it mats down, you'll see it. Boom. Let's actually add a little bit more right here.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Boom. Back. We're gonna go with some purple on his feet. Some black talons. But we're gonna go with his belly here. Go here. My head's not in the way here. Trying to get the outside of his belly. Oh, too wet. A little bit more in there. Boom. See how that's starting to pop out now? Now let's look at our picture. See how it's going to be. This right here. Follow marks. Do that. It's all locked in.
Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What the does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion.
Tapping those highlights right in there. Lazy glazing, guys. This is it right here. Let's get that in there right here. Boom. Let's go back to our dark color again. Get the top part. That locked back in. Boom. Boom. If it's not working right, you can always go back and forth. But now you can start to see like the different scale sets over here from his back to his belly, his tail. That was weird. I don't know why it keeps kicking me off. Go back over here. Want it to go right up to it. Boom. Back to that dark blue. Feather that in. Boom. Go. Alright. Now we go back to that dark again. Dark blue, a little bit of water. Oh. So now let's get his neck. Locked right in. Boom. Probably should have used some gap filler right there.
This is the future.
If I get any on the skull, touch those up later.
Evolution.
Get those locked in so they glow like son of a bitch.
This is the future.
So his horns do hue to it. Skin pieces, horns locked in so it looks nice and tight. There. Rest are gonna be pink. So there's that. Let's get this side now. See the difference? That side's super dark. This side's super bright. That's what we want. Want that contrast. This side. In the outside, keeping a little bit of that purplish blue beneath it. Take a little bit more paint off. More glazing.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.
Let's see. Oh, we gotta get pleats here.
Evolution.
Point here. Spray. So let's exaggerate some lines here. Exaggerated lines. Okay, look at that. It's already starting to pop up a little bit. Now we go to the lighter color again. Bury all the tips, get all these tips locked in. That's already starting to pop out. More lines here. Beige. Dot. Ashes. Boom. Let's go right down his tail now. So what you want to do here is you want to work with like super thin paint Like I'm only working in sections. Now I'm gonna go back to the dark. Not cleaning my brush at all. This. Now I'm gonna go do the top. Easy glazing. How you do it? I'm gonna go back and forth. Alright, now I go back to the blue. Same thing again. Sit in with that dark blue, get that mid-tone. Add this again. Like that looks pretty aggressive right there. So we'll go back to that dark blue again. Let's feather it back in. Feathering it right back in. Bam. Once that dries, it will mute itself down so it won't look so vibrant. What we're gonna do. Go back, do this now since we get the dark blue. The whole thing. I'm not bumped offline again. Cancel culture. Crap. There's that. Let's go back to that blue now. Tips. Or another, go ahead. Huh? Boom, we get that all the way around. Get in between those spikes here. A little bit of slashes here. Keeping that darkness in the recesses. Down. Boom. That right there. Get to a nice fine tip. Boom. Alright, now let's get the other side of the tail now. It's gonna be tricky. Extended freaking arm range right here. Did it though. There's that. A bit more here on his chest. This is how I do my lazy glazing, almost like layering, but kind of go back and forth. Then I do my layering, do my glazing, layering, glaze again if it comes out like poop. Extra highlights right there. Pow, pow. Look at him. He's ready to just freaking eat somebody. Pretty dope, man. Man, he's got pink eyes too. He's got pink eye. I'm gonna call him my pink eye salamander. Touch me. I want pink eye. Add a little bit more. Here, some details. Add it just like that right there. Yeah, man. Oh, we forgot to do his talons on this side. Flipping right now. That right there. Boom. Go with some of that dark blue. Put the wrong color there, so it's dark blue. Let's dark. Boom.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out.
Boom. Pretty dope.
Haven't seen you.
Okay, so let's get underneath his arms.
But all I hear is your voice.
I feel like if I dot, probably cool stuff. Dot strike, 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 strike.
For quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see
I don't remember getting this song. Come on, dot strike. Oop. Sure, I'm on camera here. Who locked in? Break, break, break. Freaking hair. Break, break. Definitely not my hair because I don't have any hair. Dot striking. I think that's pretty good. Awesome. When I come back in, we're gonna get that pink locked in now. We're gonna do pink, red, glazing, and then we're gonna do the skulls. I think we're gonna pretty much be done with this miniature. Come back in. So here it is. Here's our beastly dude here, our Cobalt Salamander so far. Got that pinkish, purple, blue hue in his tails. Pretty dope. I tell you the truth, I forgot how I did it, but it looks cool. Like how it shifts in light like that. Boom. So we got that. Then when we come back in, we'll do the pink, pinkish red for his mouth and eyes and his fins. And then we'll do our extreme highlights on his belly with the old gelatinous blue. I gotta take a small little break. Has been an hour. For some odd reason, my stream keeps cutting out, so it's messing up my time. But it was an hour and 10 minutes before it cut out. And now it's 19, so I worked for exactly an hour. I need to stand up, stretch my back out. Let me get to the promo page here. Stop doing that crap. So I need to stand up, stretch a little bit, you know, touch my toes, get a drink, and I shall return after this small recess. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? All the choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? Again, 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 did you make them choices you made, did you make them
All the choices you made, did you make them
did you make them All the choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again?
I'm back, guys. Small little recess. But you guys want to help support the channel, help me grow, so I can get some more merchandise to do some more tutorials. Merch. We're on this section right here. There. Hit that link right there. You can get some cool merch and help support the channel. Alright. Then we got some Krakenships from Deep Sea. Oh, sorry, DeepWars from AntiMatter Games, which is what we're working on right now, that Cobalt Salamander. And what we've been doing is some lazy glazing, some layering, blending, you know, so let's get right back to it. Oh, Here's our dude so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pink. I'm going to go with this pixie dust pink. Take the crap out of it. Okay. Actually gonna go with some of this. Grab it. Nope. Guess not. Oh well. Gonna go with that. We're gonna go with some. Oh, gonna go with my homemade purple. See right here. A little bit of purple. My custom purple right there. We're gonna go with a small brush this time. I'm gonna go with our 0. Where is it? Go with our 0 brush. Tuck this right in. Nasty water. Grab a little of this pink, purple, straight up, magenta, like 1:1, 1:1 ratio. That magenta color. That's the color that we're going to use for his mouth and his eyes. First, let's fuck in his eye. Boom. Eye is locked in. Now let's get his mouth. Pretty much want to do off of his teeth. Get a little bit more of that magenta. Gotta get this area here. A little bit more. And oh, I locked in now. See what else is right. Get his eye right here. This side. His eye now. Back to it again. Trying to be careful not to get it on the blue and the purple. little bit on his eye. Comes there. And there. Shows a little bit. Shows that. Drop a little bit in his nostrils here. That right there, just a little dot. Same thing on this side. Dot. Boom. Go. Another thing that we need to do is clean our brush. So number 4. Back to that magenta. Now let's go to these pins on the back of his arm. Glazing those right in there. Side now. Alright, let's flip it over. Let's do it right, Tom. Right. Side now. Frame here. Right here I glazed them in. I want a little bit of that blue in there because I don't want it to be bright. I want to have a shadow. Light shining through it. A little bit of that blue. Edges here. Boom. On his back fins here. And then there we add a little bit more. Magenta. steel looks like it's a cool steel, so if I wash it with a blue, you dope. But first, I'm gonna work on his straps right here with brown. So I just got these in the mail. Acryl, transparent brown. They're a new line. So I'm gonna try this out. Gonna see how this transparent is. How transparent is this brown? Now right here. Same thing again with our number 4 brush. Transparent brown. Take a little bit off. Now we're gonna go for these straps. Holding little Vega blades. So I'm thinking these transparent are same thing as a GW contrast paints. But that's what I'm feeling. Never used them, but I've seen other people but acryl is where it's at though. A lie. Army painter, I love your paints and all that, but just the select few monument paints that I have, holy Jesus, there's a big difference. Like testing out different paints. There's nothing wrong with testing out different paints. Find something that you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with using plaid paints. I can use, craft paints for miniatures. Not a problem. I'm not an award winner, but my miniatures that look good are painted with craft paint. My next miniature that I'm gonna paint that's not a sponsor, that has no significant value whatsoever. Show you what I can do with craft paints. I can do a lot with craft paints. You can afford, regular miniature paints, use some craft paints. Just you gotta realize that you have to be more cautious about how thin it out. Once you go too far, you're breaking it down to now it's just muddy water. Okay, I'm getting all sloppy all over that. What the hell is wrong with me? Boom. Straps locked in. They're looking pretty dope. That. Alright. I don't have any reds out here right now. Bring them in a different room. So we're gonna do this gelatinous blue. Highlights. Whoops. Go for that. Highlights. Inner highlights. Gelatinous blue. Got a little bit of it. Just Mostly blue. Make it a little bit blue. So break it up. Up. Water. And it down. Now let's see how far we can go with this now. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do like edge highlighting. Feel like it should be. See. Flashes like that right there. This is just the beginning, so it's gonna look a little rough. Great though. Add some lines like that.